All right, it's back day. So you know what that means. We are doing pull downs, we are doing rows, we are doing rear delts. That's about it. Some abs and some calves towards the end of it. But dude, no, no wrong way to do back. I mean, within reason. Like it's pretty hard to mess up a back day. You know what I'm saying? Like I think when it comes to back, like it comes to arms, yeah, you got some variations. Chest, leg day. All my lifts right now are pretty straightforward, but when it comes to like back day, bread and butter, man, bread and freaking butter. I genuinely like. I think that because your back is just so made up of many different muscles that all kind of get trained by doing rows, pull downs, whatever else you do, like pullovers, like those all get trained when you're doing it. So if you were to do, you know, just a straight back day, that's like 12 sets of pull or like 9 sets of pullovers, or sorry, 9 sets of pull downs. I mean, it's not a bad back day. I could straight up do 5 sets of pull downs and 5 sets of rows and be good. So that's not what I'm going to do, because obviously your back is split up into different components, so you can kind of do more than 9 working sets total, because you've got your upper back, you've got your traps, you've got your lats, you've got your rhomboids, you've got your rear delts, everything in far in between. So you've got a lot of variation in there. So I try to keep it like, while you could have a great back day with just pull downs, genuinely, I like to add a little bit of complexity to it, where I've got one movement for upper back, one movement for rear delt specifically, because my rear delts aren't lacking. They're just like not fantastic. I really want that like capped delt look. And I'll do a lat focus pull down, always to start or finish, depends. I'll do a row kind of squeeze. But today, I'm going to start out with pull downs, and then I'll do some type of squeezing upper back row, and then I'll do probably, I don't know what I'll do after that, actually. At some point, I got to do, I'm thinking hammer strength row. The plate loaded, chest supported row, or T-bar. I don't dislike T-bar rows. I just don't think they're pretty similar to my like chest supported machine kind of row. They're very, they train the upper back pretty well. So I think in terms of rows, the hammer strength kind of chest supported plate loaded row, that kind of thing. They might have Life Fitness or Matrix at this gym. I don't know, but like normal, you guys are not going to get to see the workout. Well, that's not normal, but it's out of the normal right now, at least for the next 3 days, because tomorrow we've got arms, then we've got legs and chest, and then I'm out of here. So arms, legs, chest, gone. And then the next day, Sunday, I'll be getting set up at Anytime Fitness. I called the dude to get set up there in London for my study abroad, and hopefully everything works out there. The guy was super nice. I've just seen their reviews. In their reviews they yap about how like anytime they went to go get a membership, it was like busy. Sorry, it wasn't busy, but there was no staff there. So there are like staffed hours and non-staffed hours for that gym. So you got to go during staffed hours if you want to get your membership set up. But that's aside from the point. The point is we're going to hopefully get the training videos back out and rolling like we used to. If you want to see some training videos, go back to 2 weeks ago or less, like a week and a half ago when I was at the Gym Vista. Pretty awesome gym. Super chill about filming. Super like old school kind of vibe, which was, I dug it. It was awesome. I just ran out. My membership ran out because I didn't want to buy 2 months. So they sold me 4 weeks. Then plus another 2 weeks would have been a month's worth, because they don't do by the week. So it was a little tricky. So I just decided to let my parents pay for LA Fitness, but LA Fitness has a super strict policy for filming. But yeah, I've got my earbuds today, got my Beats, which is going to be fine. I normally have my Sony headphones, but I left them in Vegas last weekend, which I talked about yesterday. And I emailed the guy at Dragon's Lair, and I was like, hey, here's my info, ship it back to me. Only problem is, whenever he responds, like, they're not going to get back to me in time before London, regardless. So they'll get back to me, hopefully. But I'm going to need to overnight on Amazon, like some Bose or some kind of headphones that I know are good, but will get here fast, just because I need to get them for London. I'm going to need headphones, Can't do earbuds the whole time. Although I may become an earbuds in the gym kind of person. I don't know. We'll see. It's just that I've always felt upset when my earbuds fall out, and it would happen constantly. So this should be better. But sorry for the long intro. I guess let's cut to either the pump check, if I was able to sneak one in the locker room, or the debrief of the workout. Alright, so you guys saw the pump check. I just did my cardio because I didn't want to do it at home this morning. I went and did some pickleball for funsies this morning. So, no time for cardio first thing, but I just did my cardio. So now I get to go home, get some food, go to sleep. But, well, let's talk a little bit about how that went. So we did some pull downs, felt freaking fantastic, if I do say so myself. Pull downs, and then what happened? Machine row, fantastic squeeze. I maybe went a little bit lighter than I should have. I probably could have upped the weight. I just did the weight I did last time, and I beat everything. I was expecting to get like one more rep, but I beat everything by 2 reps. So I just incorporated like a little squeeze pause for the scapular upper back squeeze. So that was solid. So I did like 3 sets of those. Went over. I'm trying to think. I did some rear delt action. Then I did some hammer strength, plate loaded, single arm rows. Did some of those. The thing has you sit on it, but I like to stand. I guess I'm just tall, 6'4" by the way. So I did some of those. I did like 2 or 3 sets, and then did some abs, calves, and hit the pump check. And I will say my lats weren't totally pumped, but my mid-back absolutely was. Technically, it wasn't a full-on pump check. I saw this naked dude starting to walk towards me out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, he's gonna end up in the camera frame in like 2 seconds. So I stopped the camera recording. But yeah, we didn't get. I think the 2 poses I would have liked to have seen would be like a back double bi and back lat spread, but it's okay. That's totally fine. I got a front lat spread in, which is pretty solid. Overall, fantastic workout, fantastic pump. I'm really debating in my head right now doing some form of a grocery haul. I just don't know if we have a good enough of a following to warrant a grocery haul. I feel like not a lot of people are going to watch it. And also, I'm only here for 3 more days, so I'm really not going to pick up any food, like too much, like really not a lot. So I literally need like 4 or 5 things from the grocery store that I'm going to go right now. But yeah, I don't know if I'll post a grocery haul. Maybe when I get back in like a couple months from school in London. But yeah, aside from that, I can't think of much else to say. I've got arms tomorrow, and then legs, and then chest, and then yeah, we'll be in the freaking UK, so that'll be awesome. But yeah, pretty straightforward back workout. If you guys are, you know, like I said, it's pretty simple to train your back, like as long as you're doing the fundamentals of it all. I think, I don't really know how you can mess up a back workout as long as you stick to pull downs and rows. I think if once you get like fancy and you get into it, you kind of start working on, okay, what do I have to focus on more so? Upper back, lats, mid back, like that all kind of gets factored in as well. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna go to the grocery store, go home, eat some food, post this, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for arms.